Which uses less water, a shower or a bath? On one hand, a bathtub can only hold a certain amount of water, and while you need to fill it to a certain level to use it comfortably, you don't have to worry about wasting very high amounts of water since water use is limited. But baths have a stigma for being dirty. On the other hand, showers are thought to be cleaner, but they also use more water the longer you are showering. This means for every extra minute you spend rinsing, soaping, daydreaming, and thinking of witty jokes for your YouTube channel, more and more water is needed. If you're as bad at writing jokes as I am, you might find yourself wasting a lot of water. In fact, as I stand here in the shower doing just that and realize how much water I'm wasting while ironically trying to teach you about wasting water, I thought it would also be good to provide some tips on how to save water while bathing. So, throughout this video, there will be 5 tips to save water. Okay, I'm going to get out now. Now, the best option for you is going to change based on your lifestyle. The goal of this video is to give you the information you need to figure out the best option for you. Let's start with the bathtub. The average bathtub holds about 42 gallons of water. Now, unless you like your floors being soaked in bath water, you probably shouldn't fill it to the top because it'll overflow when you get in. Bathtubs also have an overflow to help prevent this, so a more reasonable volume of water is about 30 gallons of water. However, bathtubs come in many shapes and sizes, so you should figure out how much your bathtub holds. To do so involves a tiny experiment, a bit of math, and some strange looks from the people you live with. But if you want to do this in your home, check out our other video or the article in the description. And remember, your shower will also have a flow rate that you'll want to know as well.
When I did this experiment in my home, I calculated that my tub holds 29.5 gallons of water and my shower flow rate is about 1.24 gallons per minute. This means my shower will use the same amount of water as the bathtub after about 24 minutes. If I shower in less than 24 minutes, the shower is better, and if I shower for longer than 24 minutes, the bath is better. I know my showers are much less than 24 minutes, and according to the EPA, the average shower is due at about 8 minutes.
So, on average, a shower is better than a bath. But what about other forms of bathing, and is it possible to change your bathing routine to save water? I've learned from the many comments on my past videos that in some parts of the world, people will use a bucket to bathe. In that case, you still have a defined amount of water, similar to a bathtub, so the question there too is if you can shower fast enough to use less water than what is stored in the bucket. If a bucket can hold about 5 gallons of water, you have about 2.5 minutes to shower. So it's a pretty effective option for saving water. Now, I'm gonna guess that most people watching this video are both very bored and not going to switch to using a bucket to bathe for whatever reason. But we can still learn a valuable lesson from this type of bathing, which also brings us to the first tip for saving water. Tip 1 is if you're using a bath, you could fill the tub to just enough to scoop up water and pour over yourself, or block off part of the tub to just enough area to bathe in the same way that you would give a baby a bath. In my tub, this brings the water needed down to just over 5 gallons. At that rate, I would only have about 4 minutes and 15 seconds to shower before this type of bath is better, which is a big improvement. However, we can improve the shower as well. Tip 2 is to turn the water off while showering. For me, when I do this, I only need the water to run for about 60 to 90 seconds, which uses only about 1.24 to 1.89 gallons of water. With such little water used, it's going to be hard to beat that in a bath. Now, I don't expect that most people are going to want to shower like this, and so a more practical tip is to get out faster, which shutting the water off made me want to do. So tip 3 is to use a shower timer. When I tried to get out of the shower quickly, instead of just standing there for 10 minutes thinking of all the great comebacks I've missed in my life, I can shower in about 4 minutes, and I could save even more water by shutting the water off when not rinsing. If you're really not into changing your showering routine or the inconvenience that comes along with it, such as freezing while you shower, there is still something you can do to lower water use.
Tip 4 is to get a low flow rate shower head if you calculate yours to be high.
This is usually pretty easy and something most of us can do. And remember, all of these water saving tips will help save energy as well. One last thing to consider is health, because as I've also learned from the many comments on my other videos, is how gross people find baths to be. There isn't much research on the topic, but in certain parts of the world, baths are a normal part of the culture. For example, in Japan, they will rinse quickly first in the shower and then take a bath.
So, if taking a bath is really your thing, tip 5 is to shower most of the time using the tips from this video and then take the occasional bath.
Baths have also been shown to reduce stress and improve health, so this may be a good routine for your well-being. If you're concerned about the tub being dirty, just use an eco-friendly cleaner to clean it up. As a bonus tip, make sure you fix leaks. You can waste a lot of water, sometimes even enough to offset most of the benefits of showering, which I happen to know because my bathtub leaks. So on that note, I should probably go and prepare myself for about 9 trips to the hardware store. If you like this video, check out these next. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.